Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Living the Alleyway.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Michael.
And today we are so excited. We are going to make vegan raspberry ice cream. So good. We are going to use coconut milk. We are going to use some frozen raspberries and a secret ingredient. What is it, Michael?
Chickpea. No, it's not chickpeas. Aquafaba.
Aquafaba is the liquid that comes out of the can of chickpeas, and we'll show you guys what this is all about. So stay with us and we'll be right back. Okay, so today we are going to use, as we talked about earlier, we're going to use the aquafaba, which is the liquid from a can of garbanzo beans. We're going to use some full-fat coconut milk, a cup of frozen strawberries that have been thawed overnight. Also, the coconut milk has been chilled in the refrigerator overnight. We're going to use some vanilla extract, and you guys make sure you use the real thing. Don't use the imitation extract. It's just not good. We're going to use some sugar and a pinch of salt, and we're going to be using a mixer and a food processor. Okay, so again, we are going to use 1 can of garbanzo beans, and you see the liquid inside of there? What we're going to do is just pour off the liquid into a bowl. Basically just strain your beans. Okay, we're going to get all the liquid out of there. You guys can save the garbanzo beans to make some hummus out of, or any other kind of recipe that you might use garbanzo beans for. All right, so we're just going to take our 1 cup of frozen and thawed raspberries and put them into the food processor. And all you want to do is just puree these a little bit just to get them nice and smooth. All right, if you guys don't like the seeds in your ice cream, you can run this through like cheesecloth or a sieve to get those seeds out. Okay, so we're just going to take our raspberry puree and put it into our KitchenAid mixer. You guys have a hand mixer, that works just fine. Any kind of countertop mixer, whatever you have. Don't need to go buy anything. Just use whatever you have in your home.
And these raspberries, were they frozen or were they fresh?
These were frozen. We could have used fresh, but we eat so many raspberries during the week that there are never any fresh raspberries in the house because we eat them all. Okay, 1/2 cup of sugar, granulated sugar going in, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Again, it's pure vanilla extract. Don't use that imitation stuff. It's just not pretty. So that goes in. Okay, I'm gonna put the...
Could you also use vanilla paste?
You could use a vanilla bean paste. That would be really good. And you know, we have that. I wish I'd done that. So, good catch, Miguel. We're just gonna mix this well. All right, just until that sugar was nice and incorporated. So I'm gonna move this off to another bowl. We'll be right back. So we're gonna take our chilled coconut milk. Remember to put it in your refrigerator the night before or several hours before you're gonna make this, just so it's nice and cold. We're going to take it all out of the can, put it into the mixer, because we're going to turn this mixer on and we're going to whip this until it's nice and fluffy. And again, I'm a lefty, forgive me for always being backwards in the shot. All right, so we're just going to put the mixer attachment on here, the whisk attachment. Close this down. Always lock your mixer. Just put it on about medium. And we're gonna let this go until it's nice and fluffy. Okay, so we're gonna take our raspberry mixture and we're gonna gently fold it into our whipped coconut cream. Coconut cream is nice and fluffy. I actually whipped this on medium high to high for probably a solid 5 minutes, I would say. We're just gonna mix all this in until it's well incorporated. Okay, so I've got this mixed in, looks like pretty well. I tried to be gentle with that coconut cream, so I'm just going to take this out of here. Because I only have 1 mixer bowl, I'm going to move this off to another bowl, and then we're going to work on our secret ingredient, the aquafaba. Okay, so we're going to take our secret ingredient, that aquafaba, the liquid from the chickpeas that we saved, and we're going to put it in our mixer bowl. Make sure and use all of it. And I'm going to use just a pinch of salt that the recipe calls for. All right, so this is going to have to blend until it forms stiff peaks. So I'm going to turn it on high and we're going to let it go and get till it's done. Okay, this went for about 5 minutes. And if I pull this up, we should have stiff peaks, and we do. Look at that. So as you can see, you can use aquafaba for whipping cream. You could put this on top of a pie or into a dessert. You could put it in coffee, whatever you do with whipped cream, you can do with that.
And there's no dairy in it.
And there is no dairy. It's a miracle. We learned about this probably 4, 5, 6 years ago, and it has just been an amazing product. So we're gonna fold this into our raspberry coconut milk mixture. We're just gonna put it all in there, and then we're gonna gently fold it in. Be gentle with this, just like you would any whipping cream. You don't wanna break it down. You just wanna keep it nice and fluffy, as fluffy as you can. Okay, so I've gotten a bigger spatula. I'm gonna just gently fold this into the raspberry coconut milk mixture. Folding is nothing more than just turning it over and turning it over, and turning it back over into itself very gently. You don't want to break down the bubbles and that height that you got when you mixed the aquafaba. So we're gonna take this across the kitchen. Follow me, Michael. And we are going to put it into a container and not splash my shirt. Oh, that's heavy. Get all that raspberry in there. Again, you could strain the seeds out if you don't like seeds. You could do this with strawberries. You could do this with blueberries. You could do this with banana. You could do this with almost any kind of fruit. We just chose raspberries because they are in season right now and we absolutely love them. Okay, so everything's in there. I'm just gonna cover this up. And I'm going to take this to the freezer. And we're gonna put this in the freezer for about 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours, and let it firm up and chill up. And then we'll be back with you guys. You may want to go in at about every 2 hours and maybe just give it a nice stir and just make sure it's all incorporated and it's freezing equally. But we'll get back with you guys in just a little while. Okay, so we have our ice cream out of the freezer. Here comes the unveiling. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Look how beautiful that is. All right, I'm gonna take an ice cream scoop and see if I can scoop a little bit out of here. It's probably pretty hard. This is my small ice cream scoop. We have a bigger one too, but I'm just gonna use a small one since we're just tasting.
Almost looks like
Look
sherbet.
how pretty
beautiful.
that is. That color is amazing.
Sadie, are you asleep? Not anymore.
Okay, let's give this a try. Oh my gosh. That is so creamy and so smooth. And it tastes like raspberry, and it does not have any off flavor. It tastes just like ice cream. It's very cold. I have somewhat sensitive teeth, but my goodness, that is tasty.
Can I try it?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
All right. This better be good, because you know I do like my ice cream.
I know.
My goodness. Doesn't taste like chickpeas whatsoever.
No, doesn't taste like coconut.
Tastes like ice cream.
Tastes like ice cream.
And it actually tastes better than any of the processed ice cream I've
Yeah.
ever tasted.
We bought the So Delicious brands and the other few brands that they have out, but this way you know what's going in it. There's nothing artificial. There's nothing processed.
Wow.
So you know what you're getting. That is so good.
Amazing. Give me some of that.
It's so good.
Oh my goodness.
That is so good. We cannot stop eating this. I'm sorry, guys. So we just wanted to thank you guys for being with us today. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. We hope you will try this raspberry ice cream. Again, you could use any kind of berries, any kind of fruit. Blueberries, strawberries, anything. This stuff is so crazy good. You have to try this. If you try it, drop us a comment below and let us know what you think of it. Anything you think might improve the recipe. And if you haven't joined our YouTube channel, go ahead and do so. Go ahead and click on the subscribe button because we'd love for you to become part of our YouTube family, and be sure and hit that notification bell so you always know when we get a new video.
And if you'll hit the like, it'll help us out too.
Hit that thumbs up because it really does help our channel.
Yes.
So thank you again. We're going to go off and eat some more, probably the rest of this ice cream.
Yes, we will.
It's my ice cream. Anyway, I'll get you some more in a minute. Thank you for hanging out with us, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Dang.